he wants to raise him. So he wants to raise him. Then actually a daughter is also born, Dakshina and Yajna. So Swayambhu Manu is so happy that not one child but two children have born. Dakshina is goddess of Lakshmi and Yajna is Krishna. And Yajna is given to Swayambhu Manu, and Swayambhu Manu praised Yajna. He is the incarnation in Satyuga. Satyuga, Yajna is the incarnation of the Yuga, Satyuga. So then actually he got married to Dakshina only because she is Lakshmi. Prabhupada explains that they are not brother sister, though they are born from same parents, but they are not brother sisters because Dakshina is Lakshmi Devi and Yajna is Vishnu, incarnation of Krishna. So they get married there. So that is their line. Then we have Prasuti. Prasuti has 16 daughters. Okay, 12, 13, 14, 16 daughters. She is married to Daksha Prajapati. So 12 daughters, here 12 daughters. They are given to various demigods. Okay. Then you have Aditi. She is married to Kashyapa. So you have descendants here, Diti, Hiranyakashi, Vivaswan and all, Vaivashvata Manu. The whole descendants of Ramachandra are born from Aditi. All the demigods are born. Then you have Diti. Diti, from all the demons are born. Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha are born. Then you have Murti. She is married to Dharmaraja. And their son is Naranarayan. Their son is Naranarayan. Form of Krishna and Arjuna created Apsaras like Urvasi. Okay, their son is Naranarayan. Then we have one more daughter, Sati, the wife of Lord. She is married to Lord Shiva. That is where we are. So the specialty of Srimad Bhagavatam is it has 10 subjects matter, and one of them is Manvantaras, the dynasties, explaining the dynasties, like how the world is populated with various human beings, and how Lord appears in different families. So we already seen Lord Kapila appeared here, and Naranarayana appeared as in Prasudi's line, and Yajna appeared in Akuti's line. Right? So how Lord is appearing in various descendants. Then in Uttanapada's line, their son, you will see Prithu Maharaj appeared, and various amazing personalities have appeared. And in Priyavrata's line, you will see King Nabha and Rishabdeva appeared, and Yogendras appeared. So amazing. And this is just a small chart. The only important personalities are mentioned here, but there are many other. They had children and cousins and many grandchildren and grandson, great-grandchildren. So it was big population. There's a big explosion of population. So we would be somewhere, every one of us could be somewhere in this chart, in some line. So that's why we have Gotras and all. But Vaishnavas, we have Gotra of Achyuta Gotra, which is Lord Krishna's Gotra. It's infallible. Devotee is infallible. So we belong to that Gotra. But so everybody is under one of the rishis and munis and one of those lines you can see. So here Sati has 15 sisters. They all are married to great personalities who are very opulent. They live very opulently. Kashyapa, Dharma, and you have other daughters married to Agni, Chandra, Indra, and many other demigods who are very opulent. Whereas Sati is married to Lord Shiva, Mahadev. Mahadev lives in Kailash, and he lives very austerely. He He is Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. He is a Guna Avatara of Krishna. He is not different from Krishna and is completely dependent on Krishna. In Brahma Samhita, it is said that if Krishna is milk, Mahadev is yogurt or curd. So from milk, curd comes, but from curd, milk doesn't come. So Shiva Tattva is a special Tattva. You have Vishnu Tattva, you have Jiva Tattva, you have Shakti Tattva, and you have Guru Tattva. But Shiva Tattva is special. He is in his own category. He is in own category. He is not Jiva. At the same time, he is not Vishnu. And he is only one personality like that, Lord Shiva. So Sati got married to Lord Shiva and he lives in Kailash, always meditating. He is very austere. He has ashes on his body and he has all the serpents around him. He attracts all serpents because serpents they are representatives of Shankarshan, Anantashesh. So Mahadev is a devotee. Vaishnavana Mita Shambhu is a topmost devotee outside Vaikuntha. I mean, outside Goloka Vrindavan, he is a topmost devotee. In Goloka Vrindavan, or overall, Srimati Radharani is the topmost devotee. But Lord Shiva is also the topmost devotee of Srimati Radharani. If you see, go to Vrindavan, everywhere, all the Leela places, you will see Mahadev's temple. He's guarding Vrindavan. He is also praying to Srimati Radharani, Radha Kripa Kataksha, Sotram. So there are many glories. He is Guru himself and he has his own Vaishnava Parampara called Rudra Sampradaya. Vishnu Swami is Acharya for that. And they specifically, their main aim is to serve the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani, Rudra Sampradaya's line. So Mahadev is always meditating on Vasudev, Sankarshan, and his snakes are with him. And also, he gives shelter to Bhutas and Pretas and all the unfortunate Jivas. So you can see the mercy of Mahadev. He's such an amazing personality. He gives shelter to people whom no one would give shelter. That is the glory of Mahadev. Like someone who's rejected from the society, someone who doesn't have any good qualities. To them, Mahadev gives shelter. It's really amazing. So that is the same nature of Nityananda Prabhu, Balaram. Mahadev is always meditating on Balaram, Nityananda Balaram. And whomever you meditate on, those qualities you acquire. So Mahadev and Nityananda Prabhu are very intimately connected. They both are Patita Pavana, Param Dayal. Okay. So she gets married. Sati Devi gets married to Lord Shiva, but Daksha, her father, he loves his daughter very much, but he doesn't like that his daughter got married to Mahadev. Inwardly, he had enviousness towards Mahadev, but still Daksha gave his daughter to Lord Shiva because Sati naturally likes Shiva because they are eternally wife and husband. And on top of that is internal reason, but externally Lord Brahma tells that please give your hand, Sati's hand to Mahadev. So he reluctantly gives in marriage, but he has inwardly enviousness towards Mahadev. And who is Mahadev? Mahadev is Param Vaishnava. And he is right. You should never have enviousness towards Vaishnava. What to speak of Param Vaishnava, like Maha, pure devotee of the Lord Shiva himself. So it's very not so good thing. So what happens is one day, Daksha Prajapati, Brigu Rishi, and Vasishta Rishi, these three Rishi organize a ceremony, sacrifice ceremony to please Vishnu. The ceremony goes on for many years, many celestial years. So they invite all the demigods headed by Lord Brahma. And in that, Mahadev also comes there, Lord Shiva. He also comes. And everybody is sitting, everybody is in the sacrificial arena, but Daksha Prajapati has not arrived yet. He is the last one to arrive. He is a host, means there are three hosts, Daksha, Bhrigu, and Vasishta. And but he is the last one to come into the arena. So when he enters, he's so powerful personality, Daksha Prajapati. He's so effulgent. He's so powerful. So when he enters, everybody gets up to respect him, to offer respect, because he is son of Brahma and is very powerful personality, Daksha Prajapati. Then whereas Brahma and Mahadev, they don't get up. They are in their on their seat. Brahma is looking at Daksha Prajapati, but Mahadev is meditating. He is always meditating on Krishna. He is always intoxicated in love for Krishna. Intoxicated completely. He is always in his antarmukh. He is meditating on Naam Rup Gun Leela of Krishna. So he is in meditation. Then Daksha got all respect and honor, everything. And he's seeing everybody is giving him respect and honor. Even Lord Brahma welcomed him and said that, we should start the ceremony. But he looks at Mahadev, and he sees that Mahadev did not get up to give me respect. I am his father-in-law. I gave my daughter in charity to him, though he was not qualified, who lives in crematorium. I gave everything to him, but he did not get up to respect me. And Daksha Prajapati does that mistake of being envious of Lord Shiva. He already had the negative feelings to Lord Shiva since beginning, but now it comes out. And he says to the court that now I'm going to chastise a personality. You all don't take it personally. And he starts blaspheming Mahadev. And Mahadev is not hearing him at all. He is in deep meditation. Daksha Prajapati starts cursing Mahadev that you're like this, you're like that. And but Nandi, the carrier of Mahadev, is next to Mahadev standing, and he was hearing all these things. He got so angry. How dare you curse my lord? And Nandi, he starts one second. He starts counter cursing. This is what he says. You are a pretender householder. You are attached to material happiness. You are so proud. Pride. There is a saying, pride comes before fall. So Daksha Prajapati, he was so proud of everything, his position, his power, his beauty, his opulence, and he could not recognize who Mahadev is. He's seeing externals. Mahadev is Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu. He's Param Vaishnava. Right there, he was doing big aparat. Out of what? Out of pride. Pride alone. If someone has pride, they cannot recognize sadhu. They cannot accept sadhu in their heart. And that is the biggest unfortunate thing. Anything, that's the biggest unfortunate thing that can happen to any jiva. To blaspheme a devotee. Now, there are 10 Nama Aparadhs. The first Nama Aparadh is committing Vaishnava Aparadh. So the very topmost powerful aparadh is Nama Aparadh is Vaishnava Aparadh. So Mahadev doesn't say anything. He gets up and leaves the assembly, simply. He gets up and leaves the assembly. But Nandi, who counter curses, he says that, he not only curses Daksha, but he also curses all the Brahmanas in the arena. That, the Brahmanas, they will become powerless eventually as the time goes on. And eventually they have to, will have difficulty even to make the livelihood. And a lot of cursing goes on here. But even the Bhrigu Rishi also curses back to the followers of Mahadev that whoever follows Mahadev as God, they will become Mayavadis. Yeah. So whereas Vaishnavas, we worship Mahadev as a Vaishnava, Param Vaishnava, Guru Dev. Guru. As a Guru, we worship him. Yeah. We don't worship him separately from Krishna. We worship him as a devotee of Krishna. He's very merciful. He takes us to Krishna very easily. He fulfills our desire, especially if someone wants to enter into Vrindavan. The whole Vrindavan is guarded by Mahadev. Especially the Ras Mandal is also guarded by Mahadev. Yeah. So we will continue with the story. There is more to this story. What happens after that? What happens after that is Lord Shiva leaves, and everybody, all his followers leave, and they don't ever come again to see Daksha Prajapati. And Daksha Prajapati continues his yajna with all other Brahmanas, rishis, and he completes his yajna after 1000 years. Then the time goes on like that. And eventually, Lord Brahma declares him as a Prajapati, Daksha. Before he was not Prajapati, later he declares him Prajapati. Then he has one more ceremony organized where he invites everybody, but he doesn't invite Mahadev and Sati. Previously invited, but this time he did not invite. But Sati, she has 15 other sisters. They all are going to their father's home. They have so much opulence. They are going in airplanes. They have so much jewelry. They are going with their husbands and children to their father's place. Sati, living in Kailash, she also had desired to go, but she was not invited. Then we'll continue that next week. Then Prabhu can also talk about that. So the gist of this today's discussion is we should be very careful from Vaishnava aparadas, especially someone who is in a big position like Mahadev. Not only that, we should be very careful. We should be even not cause any offense towards even non-devotees as well. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that you to respect everybody, devotees or non-devotees, honor them. Depending on their level, we respect them. If someone is non-devotee from very far away, we respect them, we honor them. Someone who chants Krishna's name even once, we respect them in the heart. Someone who is Kanishta Adhikari, or Madhyam Adhikari, Uttam Adhikari, based on that, we offer respects and service. So in any case, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that we should respect every living beings. That includes even animals. So we should honor, depending on their qualification. We should honor everybody. That will help, that will save us from so many problems, and that will help us in our bhajan as well. And second thing is we should be prideless. Prideless. The greatest impediment to spiritual life is having pride. When someone has pride, they will not hear from sadhu. They may say that why I should hear from him. They are pride because of their knowledge, their education, their beauty, their wealth, or whatever any reason. They are proud of something. If someone is proud of something, they will miss the opportunity to hear from a Shuddha Vaishnava. So we should be prideless, and we should take shelter of Shuddha Vaishnavas and hear from them properly. So that is our greatest auspiciousness. And if we become proud and declare that, I will not hear from so and so person, I will not hear from so and so person, even though he is a pure devotee, that's a big, what is called, as Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, a forest fire. Forest fire that will just burn away all your devotional merits. So I will pause here. Anybody have any questions or comments?